Well, good morning and welcome back to the Aeros Trampoline Club here in Kingston, and you are seeing some pretty crazy moves this morning. I'm joined now with the head coach, Huffman. Now tell us, what are we seeing here? Because these are some pretty dedicated athletes to be jumping this high this early in the morning.
We're pretty lucky. A lot of them were very excited, obviously, to get out of school.
Yeah.
But middle of the competition season, so you've got a lot of kids doing warm-ups right now and starting to get into some competitive routines. Right now we've got some of our provincial kids up and one of our pre-competitive kids up on the trampoline.
So what level is this that we're looking at right now? Is this kind of intermediate, competitive? Like, they look like they've been doing this for a while.
For the most part, yes. These are some of our more advanced kids. Basically, for these guys, you're going to be top-tier provincial, so the top two levels. Rachel will be, who's on the trampoline on the far side, will actually be competing next year and going directly into the top-tier provincial level. So
now, you guys have been here for only 2 years in this facility, but this trampoline club has a long history. Maybe talk about how long you guys have been around.
We've been around a long time. So we're looking at 40 years, our 40th anniversaries this year, so we're going to be doing a big party down in August. We were started by Dave Ross, who's the Canadian Olympic team coach, when he was at Queen's, actually. So we've had some pretty impressive people actually jumping with us. Heather Ross, who was one of the Olympians and is now actually in Ottawa, was one of the members way back when I started, when I was 8 years old, which a little bit longer ago than I care to admit.
And talk about how it's evolved. You were saying Olympic years are huge for you guys here.
Olympic years are very big for us. So I mean, Canada as a whole does incredibly well in international trampoline. So we've always noticed about a 30% bump in attendance. This year, with Rosie bringing back the gold medal, we've noticed about a 60% jump. And typically time periods of the year that it sort of dies down. So going into spring, when the weather's supposed to be starting to get nicer out.
Hopefully soon.
Hopefully soon. We usually notice about a 30 to 40% dip in attendance just because they're signing up for soccer and the outdoor sports, and we haven't noticed that this year. And a lot of that is directly attributable to the pump that we got back in September.
So I guess it's a growing sport, you could say.
Definitely a growing sport. We've noticed numbers up across the province and across the country just from talking to various PEC committees and the provincial bodies. Right.
And what sort of background do you need to join a trampoline club?
If you're just coming in to jump, you really don't need any background whatsoever. It's very beneficial for absolutely anybody to do. It's a great way to burn calories. You come in, you jump around, you have a ton of fun, but you come in for an hour-long class, and it's about the equivalent of running 10K.
Oh my goodness.
So which is more fun, right?
Exactly.
Coming in and jumping around on a trampoline or running 10K out in the rain or the snow or whatever it is.
And you guys also train other athletes as well.
Yes.
So tell us about some of the athletes who benefit from these programs that aren't necessarily into trampoline.
So the cross-training elements, you'll see a lot of people doing diving is the big one that started everything off. You're starting to see a lot more aerial skiers and freestyle skiers come in because of the spatial orientation drills they can get. And they can get used to going upside down without having to deal with that hard snow landing.
Kidding. I'd much rather land on a trampoline than on the hard snow, right?
Oh, way, way more.
Great. Well, when we come back, I'm going to try this out. So I'm going to get on the trampoline and start from the basics. So I won't be quite doing crazy flips like that. But stay with us. Lots more to come here from the Aeros Trampoline Club in Kingston on CTV Morning Live.